Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event as we see the workhorse, Brendan White, the head coach at New Wave Wrestling Academy, making his way to the ring. Brendan White, undefeated in New Wave Wrestling West Midlands. Making some fans popcorn by the looks of it. Brendan White, of course, one half of the Greedy Souls, with Danny Jones, former Revolution Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Someone to not be taken lightly. Brendan White, very popular with this crowd by the sounds of it. Newchapel, not fond of Brendan White. Actually saying that, I don't think Brendan White is very fond of Newchapel. Said Brendan White is someone to not take lightly. Visage is also someone to not be taken lightly. I said Brendan White was undefeated in New Wave Wrestling West Midlands. Visage is also undefeated at New Wave West Midlands. So one of these two will be walking out of here without a clean record.
The O has got to go. Will it be for Visage, the Queen of Queens, or the workhorse, Brendan White?
This crowd incredibly behind Visage to the point where I could barely hear you on ring announce.
There is certainly some massive fans of Visage in the audience tonight. Brendan White threatening more violence on our audience members.
Something to expect when Brendan White's in the building. Threats of violence towards our crowd.
Threats of violence towards everyone involved.
That's a very good point.
Oh.
Big kick to start us off.
Visage offered a technical exchange, a lockup, and even standing. Oh! The wigs come off.
And there's the Hurricane Rana. Nice float over into the Russian leg sweep.
Visage hit the ropes. There's the Meteora into the cover. Had to shout for the ref to get into position there. Could have been a quick victory for Visage. Brendan White begging Visage off. They are just too fast. Over the top. Big neck breaker on the run.
Brendan White making his way to the outside. Visage looking for something. Tope Suicida through the ropes.
Visage is feeling themselves tonight. Maybe took too long showing out to the crowd.
And I mentioned this during his entrance. Brendan White, head coach at New Wave Wrestling Academy. But not just that, he is one half of former Revolution Pro Tag Team Champions, Greedy Souls with Danny Jones.
Greedy Souls with Made of Stone Danny Jones. Brendan White is one of the best heavyweights in Europe.
Don't let this man's size fool you. He is a very speedy individual.
Exactly, there's nothing he can't do in the ring.
Oh!
Visage misses, Brendan hits the ropes, and there's a double elbow.
Goes for the pin. Big kick out there by Brendan White. This crowd firmly behind Visage.
Exactly, amazing support. Oh no. Brendan White is maybe...
Oh, rink in the eyes. Brendan White doing Brendan White things.
He's maybe the biggest man we have seen in the ring tonight, and he's hiding behind the referee. Yes, Queen.
Yes,
Brendan
Queen
White.
indeed.
Brendan White's
Oh,
victory.
big punch by Visage.
There we go, the thinking suplex.
Oh,
my
stalling.
goodness. We have seen 3 stalling suplexes today. That was the most impressive.
The strength, the strength of Visage to hold Brendan White up for as long as they did.
Picked him up like he was nothing. That was unreal strength on display from Visage.
Visage now calling for the crowd.
In the crowd on.
I don't know why. They have all the support of the crowd.
You can never have enough. White charges in. Visage with the evade.
Oh, Brendan pushing Visage to the floor.
Brendan White will celebrate that like it is the biggest win of his life.
You got to wonder though, what has that done to Visage?
But falling onto the apron, onto the floor, has certainly put Visage on the back foot. They have to find a way back into this.
Brendan White not giving them the time.
Oh no, not off the bar!
Into the bar!
Visage out on their feet, trying to find any way to safety. Brendan White stalking Visage.
And that's not a man that you want stalking you around the ring.
Absolutely not. Big forearm.
Into the crowd goes Visage.
Brendan White resetting the count, wants to deliver more punishment on the outside.
Forcing the ref to break the count as he spears Visage into that apron.
Lower back again, crashing into the apron. That strength we saw earlier from Visage, maybe neutralised.
Oh, into a chair.
It's not what the crowd paid their tickets for.
It's really not. Brendan White gets another chair and just shoves it. Shoves the chair right into Visage. Oh, Visage fighting back, but Brendan cuts them off.
Brendan White saying that Visage can't put their hands on him. Visage wants a fight and will fight from their knees if they have to.
Brendan White, the power of Brendan White.
European uppercut sends Visage into the ropes.
Whips him off.
Leapfrog. Look at this. Finds the pin. 1, 2.
2 count there.
Brendan White. Oh, what a counter from Visage. Finds the roll up.
Oh, just a 2 count.
Unlucky, but what an escape from Visage. Oh no.
Oh, what a backbreaker by Brendan White.
Brendan White barely looked like he had hold of Visage, but the greatest of ease, up and down.
The lax pin though, if maybe perhaps Brendan White had put more effort into that pin. If again, we talk about if. One thing that's not an if is that both Brendan White and Visage are undefeated.
Exactly. Someone has to lose their perfect record.
Oh, just pulling on the nose.
Choking with their own arm. You say Newchapel?
I wasn't going to say anything.
Newchapel.
I wasn't going to say anything, but I'm glad you did because that's what I thought you said as well.
One thing Brendan White is not short on is arrogance. He thinks he is the best. He believes he knows he is the best.
He has a repertoire though to say his CV alone gives him precedent to maybe believe that with a big running cross body just to put an exclamation mark on it.
Oh, talk about great covers. Brendan White had the leg, had the shoulders, and it wasn't enough.
Frustration must be kicking in now. Yeah. They say telling Visage to stay down. we both know that is not in Visage's nature to stay down.
No. Visage has beaten Joe Blazer. They have wins under their belt, and they are not going to back down from Brendan White. Personal favourite win of mine was when Visage beat Joe Blazer. Love that one.
I think you're right.
From the bottom of my heart, I love that. I love
was in the crowd for that.
I was sat on the merch table. Brendan White.
Visage now trying to
Checking his
regain.
watch.
Brendan White, Visage trying to regain some composure on the outside. Fighting this 10 count. We're up to 5 with Brendan White next to the outside.
There's one thing Brendan White.
Slaking. Brendan White with the wig.
I'm not sure where this is coming from. A place of mocking. But Brendan White has Visage's wig on his head and is beating Visage down, dominating this match.
Brendan White now, big forearms. Oh, big suplex and the wig comes off.
Dominant cover. Visage kicks out.
Barring his wrist against their face, adding extra pressure to Visage to kick out.
It's insult to injury as well. It is a disrespectful move.
Disrespectful is, again, donning the wig, much to the crowd's happiness, actually.
Distraction was all Visage needed, launching kicks at the legs, but it wasn't enough.
Visage now, Brendan White taking Visage by the head with a massive European uppercut. Visage is calling for it, though.
Visage with an attempt at an overhand shot. Maybe just too much. Those hits on the aprons, the beat down on the outside, the chair thrown into them.
That fighting spirit of Visage, though. Big forearms being traded.
Forwards, and it is obvious who the crowd is behind here in Newchapel.
White off the ropes. Caught by Visage! Oh, but Brendan White again gets out of it.
Brendan White stopped in midair. Oh, it's the headbutt. Brendan White's out. He's out.
Brendan White is down. Visage now trying to regain their composure, but missing out on the pin attempt. The longer Visage is taking, the more time Brendan White has to recover.
Crowd chanting Queen.
I believe so.
Big kick. Another.
Oh, Brendan catches
no look. Visage catches the chop.
Oh, there we go.
No way. Oh, slap German.
The queen of professional wrestling.
Begging Brendan. Oh,
Big
Brendan with the boot up.
Visage now.
Look at the core strength.
Oh, Stratisfaction. Shades of Trish Stratus.
Personal hero of Visage.
Oh, crucifix bomb.
Oh, almost had him.
Not
inches. Inches away.
Visage now reaching into their big bag of arsenal.
Over the top. Catches the line into the corner.
Heads to the top. Brendan White to a knee.
Oh, wheel off the top. O'Connor roll. Almost had him. Double springboard.
Springboard spear. To the pin, hooks the leg.
No, inches.
Massive kick out by Brendan White. That has got to take some strength from Brendan White, not just to kick out, but in the type of kick out he made.
Real performance by both of our competitors. Once more tonight, it comes down to who wants it more, who will dig deep into their gas reserves and find the energy, the wherewithal to win this contest.
The referee on a 6 count now as we await both to stand up and get to their feet.
wig is back.
Where did we come from?
I believe a member of the crowd had it.
Oh,
Snap German of his own.
Big clothesline. Goes for the pin.
Big kick out from Visage.
You've got the more kick-outs though, the big kick-outs that they're making, it must make them tire them out quicker.
Oh,
Out is not
Brendan just launches the wig.
It's landed over by our commentary desk. It's a show of disrespect to Visage.
Not just Visage, but disrespect to the... As the wig goes back into the ring. This crowd absolutely enjoying this match. As Brendan White now on the middle rope.
Not from the apron. Oh, the strength!
Oh my! Oh, what a suplex by Brendan White! No way! Oh, what a moonsault!
A moonsault from Brendan White
And a second row and a kick out from Visage. Brendan White must be thinking, what do I have to do to put Visage away?
There is no way that Visage has just kicked out of a moonsault from Brendan
As
White.
the wig enters the ring for a fourth time. Both competitors exhausted. Both competitors have pulled out most of their arsenal right now.
They've brought out the big hitters. Both are reaching empty on the gas tanks, swinging for the fences. This is no longer a wrestling match. This has turned into a fight in the middle of the ring. Big headbutt.
Exhaustion kicking in. They're just working on instincts right now.
Overhand slap. European uppercut. And again. Brendan White gets ready. Visage chases him in. Black hole slam avoided.
Big kick to the head.
And a second heel kick. He might be out.
Visage with the pin. Oh! And a 2 count from Brendan White.
Inches. Brendan White does not want to lose his first match in New Wave West Midlands to Visage. Visage does not want to give up an undefeated record in front of what is essentially a home crowd. Something's got to give.
Visage now. Oh! Big shotgun drop kick.
Brendan White letting it out.
Brendan White finding. Oh!
Into the floor. Innovative offense from Visage. Goes for the cartwheel, doesn't quite get it.
Oh, cold slam! Oh, the big cold slam.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Visage kicks out! Kick out by Visage on Brendan White. Brendan White can't believe this, neither can I.
I don't think anyone's kicked out of the Black Hole Slam in New Wave West Midlands. Visage can claim the first on that. Can they claim the victory?
The frustration kicking in on Brendan White. And Visage with the roll up.
2. Can't get him. Oh no.
This match has devolved from just a match to a battle, a war, if you will.
Knockdown, drag-out brawl is taking place here at the Newchapel Community Hub.
Who has what it takes to take that next step, to get that win?
I believe both of these competitors could win this competition. It is who wants it more, who can find their opening, who can capitalise.
Brendan White possibly taking too much time interacting with the fans here tonight.
We'll get no love from the fans, I can promise you that. Visage
basically lifeless.
dead in his arms. Just trying to get to their feet, and it's just not enough.
White bringing Visage to the feet.
There they go.
Oh!
Canadian Destroyer!
Visage!
Is this it?
Oh! Stunner from the top for the pin! And look at the reaction of the fans here tonight. All the love for Visage as they surround the ring, hammering on our ring apron.
No way, what a match, what a win for Visage, the fans firmly behind them. What a night we have had at the Grapple in Newchapel, and it is punctuated by a fan favourite win for the Queen of Queens, Visage.
Visage's undefeated streak remains here at New Wave West Midlands. Putting on the win!
Back on.
What a way to finish the show tonight. An absolute barn burner of a match between Visage and Brendan White.
What a match, what a win. Visage is your winner here in your main event at the Grapple in Newchapel.